Urgent message for Dallas Cowboys supporters. Do not let this slip by. Something major just unfolded, and it's almost hard to wrap your head around it. But before we dive into the shocking details, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, where we bring you daily breakdowns and fresh updates on everything happening with the Dallas Cowboys. Turn on notifications so you never miss a moment. Greetings, Cowboys Nation. Today, we're stepping into a story that's rattling the heart of the entire Cowboys community. It's a blend of triumph, deep emotion, and a powerful tale of brotherhood and loss, one that will stay with us for a long time. This isn't just about a remarkable victory over the Philadelphia Eagles. It's also about the devastating passing of one of the team's cherished members, Marshawn Kneeland. What follows goes beyond football stats or game recaps. It's about humanity, loyalty, sacrifice, grief, and the strength that binds a team together. So get ready, because we're about to take a long, immersive look at what happened, what it means for this franchise, and how this moment could influence the Cowboys moving forward. Let's rewind to that emotional matchup on Sunday, November 23rd, inside the famed AT&T Stadium. Picture it. Tens of thousands of Cowboys faithful filling every inch of the arena, the tension heavy, the rivalry fierce. The Cowboys were battling the Eagles in a showdown that wasn't merely about points. It was about honor, control of the division, and a team that's poured everything into this season. But this clash would be remembered for far more than the plays on the turf. What was unfolding behind closed doors and in the hearts of players and fans would come to define the night. Dallas emerged with a 24-21 victory, a nail-biting finish that had everyone holding their breath. And while the win itself was huge, the meaning behind it is what truly stands out. Dak Prescott delivered one of the most significant performances of his career. Not only did he guide the team to a crucial triumph, but he also surpassed Tony Romo to become the Dallas Cowboys' all-time passing yards leader. At 32 years old, Prescott cemented himself among the franchise greats. Imagine Dak standing on that field, knowing he had just surpassed a milestone once held by icons like Troy Aikman, Roger Staubach, and Tony Romo. But what he said afterward carried even more emotional weight. Speaking with Fox Sports' Tom Rinaldi, Prescott's message pierced through the moment. He said, "One love." Staring straight into the camera, that was for Marshawn right there. I know he helped us get that one. And then, fighting back emotion, he added, "Defense played a hell of a game, over and over again. They gave us chances. We wouldn't have pulled this off without them." Yeah, this one felt special. It was a true division battle and a hard-earned divisional victory. Those few words, simple as they seem, captured the unity and emotional connection within the team, especially in a moment defined by both heartbreak and triumph. But before we dive deeper into what all of this means, we need to talk about the man at the center of this emotional storm, Marshawn Kneeland. Kneeland, a gifted young defensive end for the Dallas Cowboys, had a future that appeared bright and full of promise. At just 24 years old, he was carving out a name for himself on the defensive line with his nonstop motor, explosive athletic ability, and uplifting presence. Yet the influence he had extended far beyond the football field. In the locker room, he was known as a warm, positive, deeply respected teammate. His sudden passing, announced by the organization on November 6th, sent shockwaves through the franchise and the entire fan base. The team shared a sorrowful statement calling Kneeland a cherished teammate and valued member of the team, and extending heartfelt condolences to his girlfriend Catalina Mancera and to his loved ones. The tributes that followed were emotional and sincere. The team honored him with a tribute video, a moment of silence, and a framed jersey bearing his nickname and number 94 placed on the bench throughout the game as a symbol of remembrance. The circumstances surrounding his death added an even heavier layer of tragedy. According to reports, Kneeland died by suicide after a police pursuit on the night of November 5th. Officials stated that after being pulled over, he fled on foot. During the search that followed, he was found deceased around 1:31 a.m. Authorities noted he had expressed suicidal thoughts, making the loss all the more devastating. It is a painful reminder of the mental health battles many athletes face, struggles that often remain hidden behind the expectation to be strong, composed, and unbreakable. Kneeland's passing has sparked discussions about mental wellness and the urgent need for organizations to support players not just physically but emotionally and psychologically as well. Turning back to the game itself, the victory over Philadelphia carried weight far beyond the scoreboard. This wasn't simply another entry in the win column. It strengthened the Cowboys' footing in the NFC playoff race, kept them competitive within the division, and showcased the team's ability to stand firm amid adversity. Despite the emotional toll of losing someone they cared deeply, the players showed remarkable resolve. They stepped onto the field with Neyland on their minds, and that heartfelt motivation powered them through a tough, high-stakes matchup. Dak Prescott's leadership stood out, both in the way he commanded the offense and in the grace and sincerity with which he honored Neyland publicly. Moments like that reveal the heart of a true leader. And in terms of numbers, Prescott delivered an exceptional performance, surpassing